Kevin here, Bent Rod Garage. It's been a little bit since an update. Been really busy these past couple weeks with household stuff, family stuff, holiday things going on. So the time I've spent out here, it was very minimal. It was hard to do a recording or record any of the time out here because I would have spent more time probably setting up than taking care of what I needed to do. So, but I'm still working on this front suspension. I have quite a bit going on with it. This is on the driver's side, getting that driver's side together. There's not much more left. I have a few things I need to still get together and then get it together as far as the A-arms and the suspension goes. Then I'm going to start working on the steering. So let me kind of show you what I got going on here. I've recently put the upper A-arm on, got the bump stop in right here, right there. Got the lower A-arm on. What I still am working on, I'm working on the spring. The spring is way over there. It's just got primer on it. Got to do that. Got to clean up. Let's see here. Got to clean up. There it is. The spindle right there, front spindle. So I got to clean that, prep that. And as far as where did I put it? Where did I put it? No, I just had it. That's about how I go. Here it is, right here, right here, right here. I am looking for these seals right here. They go on the back of the hub and they sit on top of the spindles, the grease seals for packing the bearings. Unfortunately, with this being a disc brake conversion done in the 90s by the paint shop, I don't know what brand it is. I've been having a booger of a time finding these because there's no part numbers on the seals themselves. I do have the sizes. I did hit up a couple resources, and I have some on order from 2 different places. So hopefully one of those sets will work for these spindles and disc brakes. So if they do, then I'll be able to get the spindles on or get the brakes on and start working on the calipers and the master booster as well, and getting those prepped and ready. But again, I also need a tackle. That needs to go back in the truck. This is the steering. We'll get this together, and I got the, like I said, I've got the tie rods. Got to buy the connection pieces, but I got to get all this cleaned up and just see how the condition is, and also see if I can tighten this box up some, get it all prepped up. But that's kind of where I'm at. So I'll start my recording there today, and basically just the process of some more prep work, more painting, and seeing where I can get. So this will probably be where the video gets processed and put up, because I know it's been some time. I haven't had the updates that I want to have up. Oh yeah, by the way, look at that. Got a new jack. Good deal. This Daytona works really well. So I'm excited to have this bigger jack in here, not just for my car, but also for taking care of other vehicles around here. So, all right, that's where I'm at. Let's get this going. All right. No, I'm also hoping that I can get into the shop and get it cleaned up a little bit more. I have some room that became available in the main garage to store some of the items that really need to be over there. So I can get this organized a little bit more, because man, I tell you, I hate it being so cluttered. I really like the room, but again, limited time on attacking stuff like this and getting things done. Along with helping take care of a pretty big garden, pretty sizable garden outside. Growing some food, got to do it. It tastes so much better than store-bought. But in the meantime, let's get started. Well, the thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to unhang this move it over closer to the fan so that the overspray kind of gets sucked out. So, all right, pull this off. All right, so now that that is done, going to get this spindle up here, get it cleaned off. Actually, I'm probably going to do that outside because, man, it just throws dirt everywhere. And while I have a little bit of shade over here, I'll get this knocked out over here on this mat. So yeah, spindle cleaned up, prepped, painted. Gonna be another 2 days for that, but at that point in time, I should have the seals in, which is great. Get all this together, and then I'll move on to the steering. Got the spindle right here. I'm gonna get this thing cleaned up real quick and get it ready for paint. Need to pop this zip tie that's on here. I don't have anything close. I've cut it, so let's see if I can just snap it. I'm pretty sure it probably can. Ta-da. Okay. There we are. So now, clean that up. And since that's good enough, I'm gonna grab that spindle, prep it, and I'll take this other piece off this spindle right here and run it through the bench liner because it's just easier to do that. And we'll be ready to go getting some paint on this. Okay, we'll move over here to the shirt grabber 9000 and get this piece cleaned up real quick. I'm a little moist today, so I want to make sure that I get any of the sweat or oils off of me that end up off me on this part, off the part, so the paint will stay, But it's just real quick. That's that. Getting some of this stuff done that's been needing to get done so that I can move forward with this build. One of the things I would like to get to do is some revivals as well. I like these old cars. I know this was my first car, so I'm just kind of going through it. But I'd like to get some revivals. I know where a bunch of cars are around here that I could probably get to, and maybe snag one or two. It's a little bit of financing at this point. Cost on this one originally as well. So if I can get to that point and then get those revivals, get them up and run them, get them back over here, and honestly even go through them a little bit and pretty them up, and go from there. Either sell them. I don't know. Got 2 kids coming. Get something for them. But this is fun stuff. It really is. It's not for everybody, but I enjoy doing it. So I'm gonna keep going. Now, one thing I thought that was really neat that, when you're putting things back together, you realize what's going on. But this right here, this little nub on this piece, it's actually pretty neat. Find out where it went. So as I was putting the other side of this together, I'll show you what I had going on here. It is actually down here, right here. It's a stop. It hits this piece here. That's what keeps the steering from going too far and hitting the A-arm. So that's pretty neat. Tape up the spindle. Have to pay attention, fellas, to where your seals sit on these sealing surfaces. Sorry for the fan noise. But right here, the gasket sits on this outer section to keep that grease in. So definitely want to get that covered up. You know, as Derek Beery would say, rebuilding, 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 rebuilding. Boss receipts. Nothing like the Craigslist rebuild. You gotta learn from the best in the industry. I'd say he's one of them. Thanks a lot, Derek Beery. I am going to clean up. Clean up. I'm going to clean up my desk or my workbench. I need a lot of room for this steering component up here, the steering rack, to clean it and get it apart. And what I have going on up here right now, no room. Naturally, why would I have room? Nope. Okay, back over here. See if I can get the steering rack up here. Man, some of these tools. This drum sander. I mean, drill press came in handy. This drum sander is just huge, and obnoxious, and kind of in the way. But I don't know where to put it yet. So soon enough, I think. Soon enough, I'm gonna work on that. All right. Need to find those bushings. Okay. So what I'm going to start with, I think, it's going to be the ball joints here. Okay. Let's start here. Okay. Lubricating. 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 Might as well hit that. I'll get those in. Well, I mean, I gotta get them off. So get those. Okay, these got nuts on the back side. So let's see here. Go ahead and grab box in. Do 1/2 inch, and then we'll do 9/16. Looks like to be about one of those size. Probably the 9/16. Nope, scratch that. Make that the 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch it is. Throw this 1/2 inch on here. Let's see. I need my battery for the big boy battery on the impact. That extra juice. So that's not 1/2 inch. 16th 1/2 inch. Right. Let's go. All right, here we go. Mm-hmm. All right, it's all the way. Whoop. Let's see how these look once I get them out. I just mean these couplers. These couplers, I was going to replace them. They don't look like they're in terrible shape. And they don't look like they're stripped. So, if they're not, I can lube them up, clean them up, paint them, make them work. Okay. Biggest thing is going to be the steering box. Getting it apart, checking it out, seeing if there's any way to tighten up the steering on that. This little idler arm here, I've got a weird bushing on the cross. So I'd like to rebuild them if I can. I mean, rebuilding them would be better, I think, cheaper, but I don't know. There it is. Let's go ahead and put these back together so that I know what I have. Because I'll, if I decide to reuse, I may buy new ones. Honestly, I mean, they're only 20 bucks. It's not bad. So, one more nut somewhere. Oh, shit. Nope. Can't pop that off until I take the nut off. Whoa. So, get this nut off here real quick. I'm sure it'll pop off pretty easy after that. There that is. Part number 2. Okay. This is not in bad shape. That's just another bushing. Okay. It is. All right. Ah! Okay. I got to do a little research on this steering column to see how some of this comes apart. So it's just the research got to happen, make things move further. This is splined. I've tried to use a puller on it. It is not wanting to budge. So I got to see what's going on with that. Also, this unit up here comes apart somehow. I have to see how that comes apart. I'm not absolutely sure. So I'm going to work on that as well, just a little bit of research. And, and then we'll get a little further in this and hopefully get it wrapped up. So, anyway, again, this has been Kevin with Bent Rod Garage. Hey, I appreciate you tuning in. Please like, subscribe, comment, whatever you must do. Whatever you must do. It's okay. I don't mind. It's all right. I just appreciate you stopping by, watch what I'm doing. Hopefully, I'm motivating you to get out and work on your projects. That's the only thing that I'd really like to see you do, considering that this is just everyday Joe making things happen. So, get out, work on your stuff. And again, like, subscribe, comment. Talk to you later. Bye.